What's up? My name is Roomie. Today we're finally gonna find out, can you actually hear autotune? I see autotune comments all the time on YouTube. That person uses autotune, that old lady uses autotune, that doggo uses autotune. But you know, can people actually hear autotune? And more importantly, can you actually hear autotune? Today, we're gonna find out. I've invited my friends Andrew, Dave, and Rob to listen to a bunch of sound examples I've recorded. They are all talented YouTube musicians, and they're gonna take the quiz together with you guys.
Tough. I know you can sing that well. I feel like I hear a slight artifacting on the note.
The transitions between the notes were too good.
I'm gonna say there is autotune on there.
I think it was helped by autotune.
I don't think that was tuned.
That is not autotune.
Wow!
It was not tuned. You're very good.
On the run down the...
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't do them. It was slightly sloppier than I might have expected on an auto-tune. That was what gave it away.
There's not autotune on that clip.
Damn. Well, I'm glad I said I believed you could sing that good.
I gotta tell you that
That's definitely autotune. It's autotune.
I gotta tell you that I really like your
Seems to be autotuned.
Okay, that was auto-tuned.
That was autotune.
Oh yeah. How could you tell? The notes were perfectly held an unnatural way. They had no kind of glide between them.
The like obvious stepping quality going directly from one note to another. That was the giveaway.
It's autotune unless you really should go to the doctor.
That is what you might call hard tuning. It sounds like a robot or a T-Pain. This is what autotune looks like. The knob right here is called retune speed. And when you set that to 0, that's when you get this hard tuning thing. But the higher you set this value, the less tuning is happening. So over at like, 100 or even like up to 400, it goes to 400. You might not be able to hear that there's any tuning going on at all. So 400 here means almost no tuning. And this means T-Pain. You looking fine, so fine, you girl, you got me shook.
There's like this tonality to it, which kind of sounds like it could be auto-tune.
It's either great autotune or just a solid great performance.
Yeah, it's tough because I want to say this has more of that quality, but you're not using the tuning as hard. I will say there's autotune on that one.
But I don't think it is. It's not auto-tuned.
I'm gonna say it's autotune.
That was not autotune.
Oh man!
It's not autotune. There's not autotune on that one.
Damn it. Okay, so I gotta like reconfigure where my mind's at with this.
I don't know what you're thinking.
It's not autotune, that's real.
Some heavy drinking.
I'm in such like a mind fuck right now.
My guess is that you're trying to trick me thinking, oh, there's delay on this. Maybe it's auto-tune.
You could psych us out tuning it badly or not tuning it enough.
Unless you auto-tuned it to not be perfect. There's one note that's like a little bit flat. Maybe this is a trick. You sung it perfectly and then you used auto-tune to make it off. That's what happened. It is auto-tune.
I want to say not auto-tuned.
I'm gonna say that's not auto-tuned.
It was autotune.
Seriously?
It is autotune.
I'm getting these all wrong.
Nice.
Ah.
Very good.
Did you auto-tune it off? That heavy sounded out.
I mean, you don't need to use it for it to sound better. You could use it for it to sound worse.
You're really making this tricky.
Yep, there is a little bit of autotune on this one, about 100 in retune speed, which isn't that much. But the tricky thing I did with this one was that I set autotune to drag the notes to the wrong pitches. It actually makes the singing sound worse. This was a test to see if you can hear when autotune is doing things to the vocals, even if it's not making it better. If you can truly hear autotune, then you should be able to hear it even if it's making things sound worse. Pretty sure I'll catch you with this hook.
It's got some weirdness to it. It's like right at the beginning.
Yeah, the start of that struck me as slightly auto-tuned, so I'll go with my gut. At least the start of it was auto-tuned.
I'm gonna say it's auto-tuned.
It sounds more tuned than a lot of the other ones. I'm gonna say it's auto-tuned.
It's autotune. It was autotuned. It's autotuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is autotune on this one, but I'm not actually using it to fix any pitch. I'm just using this wheel up here, throat length, to make the voice sound a little bit deeper. So instead of like, it sounds more like, So baby, please, this is what I have to say.
It's either really subtle or it's not there. I'm gonna say that's not auto-tune.
I'm looking for something a bit different than the human voice, and I think what I'm concentrating on is just the delay right now. So that does not have auto-tune on it.
On baby, on the B I think of baby, the pitch might have shifted a bit and auto-tune's trying to like make it all one thing. I'm gonna say it's auto-tuned.
It is auto-tune. That had auto-tune on it.
Oh, it did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then it was a lot more subtle.
I just must not have a very good ear for this.
Once again, I used autotune to make the vocals sound worse. I used this wheel over here, scale detune, to make the whole thing be 40 cents sharp. Remember, if you can actually hear autotune, then you should be able to hear it doing anything, making it better, worse, or just tiny bits. Not even I wanna be me, don't wanna be me.
These all just sound like they could be either. You're a good singer.
Thank you.
Or you did a lot of takes.
Because it's fully possible for you to be able to sing like that without auto-tune.
This is many takes of all the best ones that you did. There's not auto-tune on this one.
I don't know, there's still a little bit of that high-end stuff. It's a little bit of how accurate the notes are. I'm still gonna say auto-tuned.
One sec. It's auto-tune.
It is autotune. Yes. What was your thought process?
I genuinely couldn't tell. Like, that could easily just be a good singer.
That is autotune.
Yay! I did it!
Dibbly bibbles.
Yeah.
I just thought you were a really good singer.
No. This one has autotune on, but not that much. It has 100, which is pretty common if you have a good vocal take that you just want to make a tiny bit better. This amount of autotune could never fix a bad take, but if you have a take that already sounds good, this will take it and make it sound just a tiny bit better. So baby, please, I'm a mess, but you're okay.
Not auto-tune.
I think this one's tuned. And I'm just going on the accuracy of the notes.
You stayed right on those pitches for as long as you did. Shows that there's auto-tune on it.
No autotune on that
Oh, man.
That's not tuned.
Hey!
It's not autotuned.
Yes. Man, I keep going back and forth with how well I think you can do that.
There's no autotune on this one, but I wanted to mention something that I have on all of the examples that might throw you off a little bit, and that is other effects. I have both compression and EQ on the vocals to make them sound a bit more produced and crispy. When things sound good and like worked on, it's easy to imagine that there's autotune on it as well. For example, this is me talking with compression and EQ, and this is me talking without compression and EQ. Not even I wanna be me.
I'm having a really hard time telling them apart. I'm gonna say it's tuned.
I'm gonna guess that this one was auto-tuned because it was very consistent.
I think this one has auto-tune on it.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah.
It's tuned!
Yay! I'm
Nice
a winner.
ears. It was autotuned. Well done!
Probably wouldn't have been able to tell any difference if I wasn't looking for it. I was like, not even sure if I was hearing a difference.
This one had autotune sets to one of the most common settings, 30 in retune speed. Having the retune speed set this low means that it can actually save takes that weren't actually that good pitch-wise. I read in an interview a while back that this amount of autotune was used on Kesha's recordings, like in the beginning of her career. I think they used more on her rapping to get that like cool effect on the rapping and TikTok and whatever, but for the singing, I think they were using 30. We recorded other quizzes like this on Dave's, Andrew's, and Rob's channels as well, so go check that out. Leave your score in the quiz and any other thoughts you had in the comments down below, and I will see you next week with a video that's gonna be a bit less nerdy than this one. Okay, bye.
Dave, master of auto-tune.